Shalom, shalom, Shabbat shalom. All right, Shabbat shalom. Excuse me. Want to start off and give all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shah Bahashem, Harakak Wadash, and double honors to the old apostles, great millstone, who rule and teach well, and honors and salutations to the men of the Lord, doing the same and teaching the same, wherever yet in the earth. All right, and keeping the Passover. All right, so the Passover is from March 13th evening, all right, to March 20th evening. All right, so I'm gonna let that stay up for a minute, and this is just a reminder, all right, to let the flock, all right, or the sheep know, the Lord's sheep know, when the Passover, all right, and I'm gonna go over two scriptures, all right, and Lord willing, it's edifying, okay, and for brothers, for brothers that's just coming in, all right, you can also type in, GMS Passover, all right, and videos on how to keep it will come up, all right. Okay, so yeah, that's basically it. Just letting the flock know the Passover is upon us. And also I want to bring to your attention this. So it says rare blood moon will be visible in the sky on March 14th. All right? You see? So it's spiritual, the Lord, and that's a warning we're going to get in the book of Acts. All right? That lets you know something is coming on the earth. All right? So it's not a coincidence that, this blood moon, it's a rare blood moon, will be visible in the sky on March 14th. Okay, so I'm going to make sure I put that in the title too. So that's significant. So major spiritual activity goes on around the Passover, before and after. All right, and we're going to get in the scriptures the significance of the Passover. All right, and what happened. All right, in ancient Egypt. All right, so let's get it. Make sure we still rolling. All right. First, I'm gonna get this account. Then we're gonna go to the New Testament. All right. And you can read Exodus the 12th chapter, the whole chapter. To get all the understanding you need. On the Passover and the Feast of Unleavened Bread. All right. And brothers also doing videos on, what to eat and what not to eat, or just doing re-uploads. They doing re-uploads on, those videos. All right. So it says, and I'm gonna just read only the green. All right, stopping at 17. All right, Exodus 12:1. It says, and the Lord Yahweh spake unto Moses and Aaron in the land of Egypt, saying, this month shall be unto you the beginning of months. It shall be the first month of the year to you. All right, and that's in the springtime. All right, Abib. Okay, so that's when the year actually starts, in the springtime. Okay. So it says, speak ye unto all the congregation of Israel, saying, in this 10th day of this month they shall take to them every man a lamb, according to the house of their fathers, a lamb for an house. All right. And when you cooking for the Shabbat, which is also Salakia, I said it backwards. When you cooking for the Passover, the Pesach, which is also the Shabbat. It's going to be on the Shabbat too. You know, the Passover, it starts on the Shabbat and ends on the Shabbat too. All right. So but I wanted to say, when you cooking the lamb and everything, uh, everything that you're cooking for the Shabbat, I mean the Passover, is not supposed to have flavor. All right. You know, so you're not cooking like this cooking contest, or you're not trying to add a bunch of seasoning and stuff like that. All right. So your lamb supposed to just be plain. All right. you know and well done. Before it's like trying to season it and add this seasoning and whatever you add to it, we're not supposed to add seasoning to it. Okay. All right. Because the Passover is a it's a solemn assembly. All right. So even though it's a feast day and a memorial day, it's to be kept like serious. All right. To honor what Yahweh did for us. All right. Being the ultimate sacrifice and shedding his blood for us. All right. And also to bring in remembrance when Yahweh delivered us from Egypt. All right. From the house of bondage. So it says, Speak ye unto all the congregation of Israel, saying, in the 10th day of this month they shall take to them every man a lamb, according to the house of their fathers, and a lamb for an house. And if the household be too little for the lamb, let him and his neighbor next unto his house take it according to the number of the souls. Every man according to his eating shall make your count for the lamb. Right. Okay. So you make sure it's just enough for however and the people is participating. All right. So because you don't want to leave no leftovers. Okay. All right. The Passover is to be eaten in haste, which the scripture is going to say that, but eating in haste, and you're not leaving no leftovers. All right. So it says, all right, verse 5. Your lamb shall be without blemish, a male of the first year. Ye shall take it out from the sheep or from the goats. All right. And ye shall keep it until the 14th day of the same month, and the whole assembly of the congregation of Israel shall kill it in the evening. Right. Because that's when the Passover starts, in the evening. And it says, and they shall take of the blood and strike it on the 2 side posts and on the upper door posts of the houses wherein they shall eat it. Right. So in these last days, all right, in modern times, we don't have to physically do that. Go get a lamb and slay it and things like that, and put the blood on your doorpost. All right. No, you keeping the Passover, all right, perfectly in sincerity and truth. All right. Like Yahweh said, by you keeping the Passover in truth and sincerity, all right, the Lord is going to, Yahweh's blood is going to cover you. All right. Okay. His blood is going to atone for you, and for our sins. All right. So keeping the Passover has a lot of, significance and benefits. All right. And the scripture said we was going to rehearse the righteous acts. All right. Rehearse the righteous acts. Okay. So it says, and they shall take of the blood and strike it on the two side posts, and on the upper doorposts of the houses, wherein they shall eat it. It says, and they shall eat the flesh in that night. All right, and they shall eat the flesh in that night, roast with fire and unleavened bread, and with bitter herbs they shall eat it. Right, so the bitter herbs that we use is horseradish, the root, all right, and but if you can't find none, it's other bitter herbs, all right. It's other bitter herbs as well. You'll just have to look it up, all right. Okay, so it says, all right, it says, eat not of it raw, nor sodden at all with water, but roast with fire his head with his legs and with the putenance thereof, and ye shall eat. And ye shall let nothing of it remain until the morning, and that which remaineth of it until the morning ye shall burn with fire. Okay, and thus shall ye eat it with your loins girded, your shoes on your feet, and your staff in your hand, and ye shall eat it in haste, for it is the Lord's Passover. Okay. All right. So, yes, when you're keeping the Passover, you got to be fully dressed. All right. I'll repeat, when you're keeping the Passover, you have to be fully dressed. Socks and shoes. All right. The whole nine. All right. As if you about to, go somewhere. All right. Or flee. You never know. True, the night of the Passover, Jacob's trouble may start. All right. Now, do I want that to happen? Yes. But let Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shah's will be done. Let Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shah's will be done. Okay. All right. And I say that because we understand prophecy. We understand, okay, the sooner, the next phase of prophecy come to pass, the quicker we're out of here. All right? The quicker we can get to the kingdom of heaven. All right? We should be hastening the times. Pray for few days. The kingdom is already prepared for you. Watch. All right? Because there's nothing on this side for us. There's nothing on this side for us. All right? And it says, verse 12, for I will pass through the land of Egypt this night, and will smite all the firstborn in the land of Egypt. You see? So it's significance with the Passover. So don't be surprised after the Passover, society start decaying even 10 times faster. All right. So the news, just keep watching the news, but the news is going to get more and more graphic. All right. So it's going to get crazy. All right. Perilous times is coming. It's already here, but the Lord is going to continue to turn up, judgment, the calamities on the earth. Evils shall grow on the earth. Confusion shall grow on the earth. All right. Death on all different spectrums is going to grow. Every time you look in the news, it's crazy. Got a guy on the sidewalk eating the arm, all type of shit. Eating, somebody's arm, cannibalism, or some random parents putting their children in the oven and cooking them, So this is the type of shit you're seeing in the news, and it's getting normal. It's becoming a new norm, all right? So Jacob's trouble, or what the world knows as the apocalypse, is, you know, upon us. All right. All right. So those perilous times is here. So, all right. It says, "For I will pass through the land of Egypt this night, and will smite all the firstborn in the land of Egypt, both man and beast, and against all the gods of Egypt will I execute judgment. I am the Lord Yahweh." Okay? So, in these last days, the Lord is going to expose all these different religions and their pagan gods, and they're going to look up and be like, "Oh shit," you know, um, you know, for you as Christians as example, in Jacob's trouble, when it's going to be famine, no resources, blackouts, and these Christians are going to be confused, and they're going to try to huddle up in them hot ass churches, because there ain't going to be no AC and all that there, and them generators they got, that's going to run out, all right, because they run on gas, all right, so that's going to run out. And they're going to be sitting there wondering, why is they sweet baby Jesus ain't coming to save them. Guess what? Because he don't exist. All right? That's why. All right? So Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shah is only going to protect those that seek the Lord. All right? All right? Seek the Lord while he may be found. Call upon him while he is near. Okay? And that's what only a remnant, a small elect chosen few, that remnant, that's what they're doing. All right. And Lord willing them of the elect number. Okay. Lord willing. All right. So, all right. It says, verse 13, "And the blood shall be to you for a token upon the houses where ye are." All right. And so the same goes for the blood of Yahweh Shah. It's going to be for a token. It's going to be for a sign upon the Hofi elect. Okay, they're marked for exemption from judgment. All right. So, when the death angel, passes over, the whole earth, include, especially Babylon the Great America. All right. Guess what? Those of us in this truth, we're going to be protected by Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shah. All right. So we're not going to suffer the same calamities that 2/3 and the people of this world is going to suffer. All right. So it's going to be, then shall it be known who are my chosen. All right. It's going to be a clear distinguishment between who the Lord is protecting and guiding and who he's not. All right. So it says, "And the blood shall be to you for a token upon the houses where ye are. And when I see the blood, I will pass over you, and the plague shall not be upon you to destroy you when I smite the land of Egypt. And Babylon the Great America is New Egypt. And this day shall be unto you for a memorial, and ye shall keep it a feast to the Lord Yahweh Yahweh Shah. Throughout your generations ye shall keep it a feast keep it a feast by an ordinance forever. 7 days shall ye eat unleavened bread, and the first day ye shall put away leaven out of your houses." Right. So start getting anything with leaven in it, start getting it out your house now, before the Passover. All right. 7 days shall ye eat unleavened bread. All right. Even the first day ye shall put away leaven out of your houses, for whosoever eateth leavened bread from the first day unto the 7th day, that soul shall be cut off from Israel. All right. Okay. And leaven also represents wickedness. All right. Wickedness, sins, etc. All right. So it says, and it got a scripture on that, but it says, and in the first day there shall be an holy convocation, and in the seventh day there shall be an holy convocation to you. No manner of work shall be done in them, save that which every man must eat, that only may be done of you. And all right, so the Lord letting you know is okay to cook for the Passover, you know, during the night of the Passover. All right, because it starts that evening, okay, from evening to evening. All right. So it says, and ye shall observe the feast of unleavened bread, for in this self same day have I brought you your armies out of the land of Egypt. Therefore shall ye observe this day in your generations by an ordinance forever. Okay, I'm gonna stop there. All right. Oh, let me go to the other precepts, Lucky. All right. So there's Luke chapter 22 and 7. Luke chapter 22 and 7. Then came the day of unleavened bread, when the Passover must be killed. And he sent Peter and John, saying, Go and prepare us the Passover, that we may eat. And they said unto him, Where wilt thou that we prepare? And he said unto them, Behold, when ye are entered into the city, there shall a man meet you, bearing a pitcher of water. Follow him into the house where he entereth in. And ye shall say unto the good man of the house, The master saith unto thee, Where is the guest chamber where I shall eat the Passover with my disciples? And he shall shew you a large upper room furnished, there make ready. And they went and found as he had said unto them, and they made ready the Passover. And when the hour was come, he sat down, and the 12 apostles with him. And he said unto them, With desire I have desired to eat this Passover with you before I suffer. For I say unto you, I will not any more eat thereof until it be fulfilled in the kingdom of Yahweh. And he took the cup and gave thanks and said, Take this and divide it among yourselves. For I say unto you, I will not drink of the fruit of the vine until the kingdom of Yahweh shall come. Khan. So Yahweh Shah, he's waiting to pick up his elect, all right, and establish the kingdom of heaven, all right. So yeah, Yahweh Shah want to toast, with his men, all right. So that's gonna be a beautiful, a beautiful thing to see, all right. So it says, and he took bread and gave thanks and brake it and gave unto them, saying, This is my body, which is given for you. This do in remembrance of me. That's right. So that's going back to what I said. Keeping the Passover is also, keeping in remembrance what Yahweh Shah did for us. Being the ultimate sacrifice, all right, and shedding his blood, for us, all right. So it says, likewise also the cup after supper, saying, This cup is the New Testament in my blood, which is shed for you, all right. But behold, the hand of him that betrayeth me is with me on the table, Judas Iscariot. And truly the Son of Man goeth as it was determined, but woe unto that man by whom he is betrayed. That's right. All right. And there's no new thing under the sun. Okay. History is going to repeat itself, but with the servants of the Lord. All right. So uh, there are Judas Iscariots, there's more than one. All right. In these last days. All right. So that's what I want to, that's all I wanted to get. All right. So Lord willing, I was, edifying on the ending and give all praises to Yahweh Bahasham, Yahweh Shah Bahasham Harakwadash, and double honors to the elder apostles, great millstone, who rule and teach well, and honors and salutations to the men of the Lord doing the same and teaching the same. All right, Shalom.